Hi everyone, this is Carlos, and for those that don't know me, I'm a course director in many of Racing the Planet races, and I'm here, and this is in this amazing place, and this is not a recce, okay? I'm going to teach you how to eat. Well, not exactly. I'm going to teach you how to eat in a self-sufficiency 250-kilometer race. And I prepared this. That is more or less the things I take with me when I go to one of the races, okay? So normally I divide the meals in like 3 groups. It's like a little bit strange, but I like it like that. So main meals are for the body, okay? Then I have the food for the races, for the race itself, for the stages. And then I have a third group of meal that is the food for the soul, okay? And I will explain every one of them. So here is where I have put all the expedition food meals that are the food for the body that I call, okay? These are the food that has like more calories. Every one of these bags has, well, not this one exactly because this is a breakfast, but these ones, they all have 800 calories. I have to say that Expedition Food is the brand that has more calories per gram. That means that, which is very important because you are supposed to carry not a lot of weight in your backpack. So that means that it's interesting to carry the brand that has less weight, and it will give you more calories, okay? So you have to think that Racing the Planet asks you for 2,000 calories a day. That means that you have to organize your meals in a way that at least you have 2,000 calories a day. And I have to tell you one thing, you will need that. When people, normally when I was running and going to these races, I was taking 2,000 calories a day and I was really hungry. So it's better if you take more food, a little bit more food with you. But another thing that is important in the races is not only the meals and the calories and everything, but also the volume. Because maybe you have all the calories. Imagine that you have to take one of these, at least this per day, multiplied by 6 days. So that means that it's 7 days actually. So that means that it's a lot of volume, okay? So one of the things that I do is that I take the content of the bags and I put them in a Ziploc, okay? That saves a lot of space, and that is very, very interesting, okay? The only situation that you have to solve somehow is that these meals they need one of these envelopes to be cooked, and that means that normally what I was doing is to take one of these envelopes, or maybe you can keep one of the meals inside and then use it and rinse it every day, and it's not like the best option. But another option that you can maybe use is to use one of these cups, okay? But then obviously you are starting to add more weight and more volume, a little bit more volume to the backpack, which is something that we don't really want, okay? And you will need a spoon as well, because when you cook the meal in one of these bags, you put the meal inside or you leave the meal inside, whatever you choose, and then you have to mix it inside. So you need a spoon that is a long one, okay? Because then you don't need to put the fingers inside and get all dirty and everything. So okay, but so that is one option. Another option obviously is to take every single bag and then make room in the backpack, but that I tell you, that will need a lot of space, okay? So this would be the food for the body. Oh, by the way, if you do this kind of packages, it's better if you do it once you are in the country. So bring your Ziploc bags with you. Bring your bags like that, normal bags, and then you will do that in the hotel when you get to the country, because sometimes in the customs or something, maybe you can have a problem in certain countries. So it's better if you take care of these things, okay? So then, next food is the food for the race itself. So during the race, unless it's a long stage and you are planning to stop in the middle point, in the water point that they have hot water in the long stage, okay? And then you can eat one of these meals. You are not going to eat during a normal stage one of these meals. So that means that you need to consider another kind of meals, and these are the ones that I call the meals for the stage. And normally I go for like a little bit of chemicals, you know. It's like more like gels, like any of these can do. Just choose one that you really like, because you are going to eat some of these, so it's better if you have a nice flavor, okay? You can use bars as well, okay? Bars normally are 50 grams more or less, or something like that, and you can use power gels that I like a lot. Normally I like these kind of things. These are like jellies. It's like very nice for eating. And also these smoothies that are more or less new, that at least Power Bar, they have them, and I like them a lot. These are like the baby foods, and they are fantastic. This is like fruit or something like that, and it's very good for eating. The only thing that is that it weighs, this is like, for example, this is 90 grams. So that means that it will make more weight on your backpack. So be careful with these kind of things. Maybe the power shots are less heavy. Okay. Okay. And the last meals that I want to show you. Okay. Oh, and by the way, one thing here, I will put this separate. Okay, because this doesn't have anything to do with a meal. This is electrolytes. You are supposed to take electrolytes with you as a mandatory item, but the electrolytes are not meal. That means that one thing is carbohydrates or something that give you energy, and the other thing that you need to use is electrolytes. And the electrolytes, you have mainly two kind of electrolytes, like pills, easy, okay, and then powder or tablets, like these ones, like Noon, okay? If you take one of these tubes with you, be careful, because when you are running, it's going like that, okay? And then you will start having tablets, and you will end up having powder inside here. So maybe it's a good idea to have some like cotton inside or something like that, and as long as you are like eating the tablets, put something that so the tablet doesn't move while you're running, okay? So be careful with this. So this is electrolytes, is mandatory, and you have to think about it. This is the meal for the body, okay? And this is the nicest part that I have in my backpack, okay? This is the food for the soul. And what is the food for the soul? Okay, in this kind of races, you are going, you are going to have a breakdown. So, not just one, you are going to have many. And when you have a breakdown, when you are like, okay, I just want to go home. When you start thinking, I just want to go home, what do you want? You want something that tastes like home. In my case, this is a Spanish ham, okay? And this is something that I normally take. I don't take, for example, in this kind of meal, I don't take this full package. I call my local shop, and I ask them to put it in, because this is like probably it's 150 grams or something like that, okay? But it's important that when you eat it, when you open it, you just eat it all. So in case of the ham, I'm talking, no? So you are supposed to carry like small bags, like 50 grams, that's more than enough, okay? Another option, dates. These are extremely powerful for energy, dates. hazelnuts or any kind of nuts. They have a huge amount of energy, so it's very, very good to have any kind of nut. And the good thing is that you are supposed to carry this food and the energy food that we spoke about before near your hand. It's absolutely basic that you have all this kind of food near your hand so you can eat it. So if you are like in the middle of a stage and you feel like homesick, just get one of these, okay? Another option that I discovered in one of these races in Mongolia last year, peanut butter with, this has honey, this is like classic spread. These envelopes they had a huge amount of energy, and it tastes great. It tastes like you are in your house, or hey, honey, fantastic. So all of these meals are the food for the soul, and all of this is what you need to take in a 250-kilometer race. So be careful, make a good backpack, and enjoy the race. Bye bye.